In 1955, inside a small American home, a television repairman lay on his deathbed. The room echoed with the sound of his fading breaths, and beside him sat his frightened son. Each gasp of air seemed to count down the ticking seconds of a clock until silence fell. The father was gone, and the boy burst into tears. For him, his father was his entire world, ripped away in that single moment. With no one left to guide him, he faced a question no child should face: how to survive. Stealing and wandering the streets was one path, but he didn't choose it. Instead, he clung to books, making them his escape and his universe. One day, among the many books he devoured, he found H.G. Wells' The Time Machine. That story ignited a spark in him, the dream of meeting his father again. The book turned into an obsession into resolve. He decided he would not just dream of time travel, he would build it. Inspired, he buried himself in science. Einstein's theory of relativity opened a new window. Soon he imagined creating the world's first real-time machine. Years later, the boy, now Ronald Mallet, presented his ideas to the world. He believed twisting space-time using powerful lasers could make time travel possible. If gravity could bend time, then why couldn't science harness it? But the scientific community was skeptical. They argued about returning to the future. What if you change something? The ripple effects could be catastrophic. With no clear answers, Mallet's dream was set aside, buried beneath doubt. Time passed, the excitement around time machines faded, whispered away like smoke. Until decades later, the flames reignited in the late 1990s. Strange discussions began appearing on an online forum called the Time Travel Institute. A man claiming to be a U.S. soldier named John Titor surfaced. He said he traveled back from 2036 on a government mission. His mission was to retrieve an IBM 510 computer from 1975. This machine was crucial for solving a future programming crisis. John described his mission in detail, even explaining personal detours into the past. His cryptic messages fascinated thousands before he suddenly vanished. From philosophers to physicists, new ideas emerged about time disruptions. Perhaps the universe itself corrected disruptions, like a wound healing. Perhaps paradoxes weren't deadly loops, but self-balancing cycles. Other stories surfaced of families stumbling into strange, shifting roads. Streets once crowded stood empty. Forests of crimson trees appeared overnight. Some called it parallel universe slip. Others believed it was time slippage. Fragments of the past or future briefly broke into the present. Then there was the famous 1901 case of two Englishwomen at Versailles. They suddenly witnessed people in 18th century attire, painters, noblewomen, even the queen. Minutes later, everything snapped back to normal. To some, it was illusion, to others, proof of time slip. So the question remains, is time travel truly possible? Is the past unchangeable, forever locked? Or could the future already be shaping paths we haven't walked? The clock keeps ticking, time waits for no one. But perhaps somewhere in reality's folds, answers are already written. Subscribe to Time Flipped, like and share to see more interesting videos.